Hello, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm here to feed you with the Word of God. If you're new here, come like it's Christ, I can feed you with the Word of God. It says, what scripture was I supposed to be looking into? We're saying you always. I think I'm gonna do that for next time. I'm just focus on this one. I'm trying to debate. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. So it says, my child will be your shelter when you are in distress. Whatever it's about, family problems or broken friendships, I will protect you when you are poor, whether it's academics or relationships or finances. I am your safe place always. So, by broken friendships, I had a lot of broken friendships this year and last year. So God is basically telling you that He knows that friend has walked away. He knows that the relationship has failed, but He might talk to them and get them to see they were wrong for what they did, and y'all might be able to talk again. But when He brings y'all back to talk again, try not to bring up the fact that it happened. Or if you bring it up, just don't be too harsh with your words. Just be like, I felt like we got off on the wrong foot, and I really want to talk to you. I'm trying to understand what I did wrong so I can fix it in the future. I can fix it right now. That way we won't end up on bad times again. Try to say something like that or be like, I sincerely apologize for how things went down, but I feel like we are adults here and we could talk about the situation instead of just, putting it off. We could talk about it. That's even with a relationship too. In relationships, you're going to have uncomfortable conversations with your partner. At the end of the day, if you don't have that uncomfortable conversation, how could it get resolved? It's not the fact you want to argue with them. You have to understand why the situation happened the way that it did. If you don't have uncomfortable conversations, even with your parents or with anybody, really, to be honest, how are you going to move forward? You have to have that. You have to have that uncomfortable conversation with them, and it's not to argue with them like I just said. It's not being toxic. Honestly, I don't think having an uncomfortable conversation is being really toxic. You're just trying to get to a solution. Yeah, you're trying to get to a solution, and you need to have clarity, understanding of why the situation happened the way that it did, and what can you do to resolve the situation so it doesn't happen again. You have to talk about these things, and you have to be able to come to a conclusion. Okay, we're going to talk about this. We're not going to let it, get the best of us, because if you don't talk about situations, you let it be heavy on your heart. You need to talk about this. It's going to hurt you in the process, because it's you're not talking about the situation. You're not trying to find a solution to this, and you just letting it sit there and hurt you. When you really need to talk about it. So whoever you're into it with, try to talk to them. Be like, can we talk? Or do you have time to talk right now? Because we need to have this conversation. And when you confront them, be nice. Don't yell, don't scream, don't holler. Be nice, because at the end of the day, you're yelling. That's going to make them not want to talk to you. So try to come to them calmly and be like, hey, if it happened yesterday or 2 weeks ago, be like, hey, I want to have the conversation about what happened 2 weeks ago, last month, whatever year it happened. Just be like, I want to have to talk with you, and I want to just come to understanding, we've been best friends for long, or we've been in this relationship for long, and I feel like we shouldn't let this problem get the best of us at the end of the day, so y'all could talk, and, you don't gotta be on bad terms with that person, because God forbid anything happen to them, it's gonna fall back on you, because you're gonna be like, I had all that time to talk to them, and I just sat there and didn't talk to them. No, if anything, you want to talk to them, because, like I said, God forbid anything happen to them, and you don't get to have that talk with them, then it's gonna be back on you, because you had the time to talk to them and tell them how you feel. God gives you every day to wake up and see another day, to talk to people, to make it right with those people who hurt you at the end of the day. If you don't have to talk to them people, how's anything going to change for the better? And I'm not saying you got to be back their friend or be back in a relationship with them, but understand that, you got to talk to them. Y'all gotta have some point in a time where y'all talk to each other. Y'all have to. You don't gotta get back to them. You don't want to. I didn't have conversations with people. I didn't be back their friend. I didn't get back together with them. But at the end of the day, we had that talk, and it was just I just want to let you know, I still got love for you. I still care about you, but I'm just, loving you from a distance. I just don't feel the same way I felt about you, because you hurt me physically and mentally. So I can't love you the way I used to love you, but I can't tell you this. Like, we can move past it, but I'm never going to forget about how hurt you really, what hurt you put me through at the end of the day, because I'm a good person, and I wanted the best for you, not the worst for you. I wanted the best for you. I would never want the worst for you. I really want the best for you. So we can't be together. Obviously, God is not going to allow it to happen. But at the end of the day, we have to come to a conclusion. Like I said, we don't got to be back together. We don't got to be friends. None of that. But at the end of the day, we have to understand, like, okay, I'm not with this man no more. But that was my homie, and life just went the way it did. Or that was my girl. Life went the way it did, and we just ain't be back cool. But at least I was able to have a conversation with her or him and tell him, like, I still got love for you, but I'm loving you from a distance. I can't love you the way I used to love you, or I can't do the things I used to do for you. But we just gotta move forward, and I wish the best for you in life. I don't wish nothing bad on you, but I just wish the best for you. And if we do come back cool, then that's fine. But at the end of the day, we have to understand what we did was very, very wrong, and it shouldn't happen again. So I hope you guys understood this video, and if you did, give it a big thumbs up. I love you guys so much. Thanks to 1K. Let's get me up to a lot of more subscribers so I can get my back for YouTube. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, loves. I hope this records. Bye, loves.